elder man in the community does not want to answer the question from a young man. That is embarrassing. For the black community to be reduced to that state, that is embarrassing. They don't want you to put yourself first. They want you to put them first. And it's time to remember who you are. You are the Israelites of the Bible.
That's right.
The same Bible that has collected dust on your nightstand. The same Bible that your grandmother cluelessly read out of and worshiped the white man. This same Bible tells you, black man, you come first. You Hispanic man, you come first.
Right.
We rather listen to the hypocrite Deaconess. We rather listen to these celebrities. They are leading us to destruction. These little apartments that you live in, 250 square feet, 450 square feet, this is not a way to live. Your rent goes up and up and up. The value of the money goes down and down and down. And guess what? The blacks and Hispanics are always forgotten. Only when it comes to culture do they remember you.
Right.
Only when it comes to culture do they think of you.
That's right.
But to be a profitable and successful people, none of the nations on this planet give a damn about you, black man. Give a damn about you, Hispanic man. Give a damn about you, Native American man. The man that they took the land from.
Right.
Read 28 and 15 one more time. One more time.
It shall
this
come
has to sink in your skulls. Come here, brother, real quick. Come here, real quick. I know you're smoking a cigarette. I want you to take note of this. Read.
But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
Now, you're an elder man, right? You're older than me, right? Hear this.
To observe, to do all his commandments.
The Lord is telling both the young men and the elder men in the community to observe, to do his commandments. Read.
To do all his commandments.
Now I want you to look at this sign right here, brother. Brother. Okay, continue.
And his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
What happened? What curses came upon us? Get that. 32. Get 32.
Verse 32. Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people.
Where did this happen in the earth? This is history. The Bible has now become history. When did this happen in the earth? It happened in Puerto Rico. It happened in Dominican Republic. It happened in Haiti. It happened in El Salvador. It happened in Peru. It happened in Colombia. It happened in Mexico. Where did this happen? Read again.
Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people.
And it happened in this land here, America. They plucked us from West Africa, brought us over here on ships. But did the story end there? Read.
And thine eyes shall look and fare with longing for them all the day long.
All the day long. And then what?
And there shall be no might in thine hand.
And what is the effect of that? America, Babylon the Great, the place of your slavery, the place of your oppression, the place where your people are being locked in cages in Texas. Locked in cages in Texas, shot down in the streets. All the major cities, you're gunned down by law enforcement. But it does not stop there. You're gunned down by each other.
Right.
70% increase in gun violence in New York City alone. Why are these things happening? Because we have forgotten God. We have forgotten His word. We have forgotten His voice. We must remind ourselves of these things. Sister, I want you to look at this sign right here, sister. I want you to look at this sign. Where do you fall under? Where does your father come from, sister? Say it again. Puerto Rico, the tribe of Ephraim. The tribe of Ephraim. Sis, don't worry, he's not going to put the camera on.
Put you on the camera, sis.
Okay, alright. Well, check the fly out. I understand you're a little bit shy, it's cool. Check the fly out. And look on the back of it. You're going to see Ephraim at the bottom. Look at the bottom. You're going to see Ephraim, Puerto Ricans. Why? Okay, that brother, he'll take care of it. He'll take care of it. Get Hosea 5 and 15. Hosea 5 and 15. Because all of these things that happen to our people, no one is giving you the answers. No one is explaining these things. No one is bringing you the proof. Who is bringing you the proof? No one. Read.
The book of Hosea, chapter 5, verse 15.
Everything that you see today, there's a scripture for it. Why? Because it has come to pass, or it will come to pass. Either it is history, or it is the future. We go into these words so we know how to navigate the times. We know how to navigate our people. We know how to build our people back up, sister. You hear that? Read.
Hosea 5:15. I will go and return to my place till they acknowledge their offense.
You drug dealers, hear this. God has gone to his place until you acknowledge your offense. You acknowledge your murder against your people.
Right.
Your destruction of your people.
Right.
You think we don't see what you're doing out here? We see it.
Right.
You can't hide from the word of God.
Right.
Read it again.
I will go and return to my place.
It is because of you there is no God found in this land.
That's right.
It is because of you that the pastors lie day and night. It is because of you that the people are destroyed. Read it again.
I will go and return to my place.
When you see a grown man standing there in that daze, drugs has knocked him out of his mind, you know there is a problem with our people. For the ability to tolerate something as evil as that, you know that there's no God here. Where's he gone? Read it again.
I will go and return to my place till they acknowledge their offense.
It's time for you black men, you grown black men, start acting like adults. You grown Hispanic men, start to get yourselves together. Wake up, wake up. Stop selling drugs. Stop murdering your own people.
Right.
Continue.
And seek my face in their affliction.
When you see the cops shoot us down, understand the Bible has it recorded. There's no pity from God. There is no pity from God.
Right.
When the police knock you upside your head, there is no pity from God. Why? Because you don't pity yourselves. You don't pity your own people. You have no remorse or respect for your own people. So read it again.
I will go and return to my place till they acknowledge their offense and seek my face in their affliction.
When you see us here in this purple and gold, understand these men have acknowledged their offenses. We come from the streets like you. We come from the streets like you. We did the dirt as well. But we heard the voice. We heard the voice and we changed. It's as simple as that. And guess what now? We're building a nation. That is something that the rest of the world does not want you to do, black man. They don't want you to put yourself first. They don't want you to put yourself first. They want you to put them first. You are the Israelites of the Bible.
That's right.
The same Bible that has collected dust on your nightstand. The same Bible that your grandmother cluelessly read out of and worshiped the white man. This same Bible tells you, black man, you come first. You Hispanic man, you come first.
Right.
Read.
In their affliction, they will seek me early.
In their affliction, they will seek God early. Guess what? The flames are going to arise. Things are going to get worse. A lot of people say that, but they don't know what that means. Who is behind all of this? Get that. I create the evil and the good. Who is that? Who is behind everything? The Lord is. Why? Because of our rebelliousness, because of our evil, because of our lack of accountability, especially with the black woman. Read.
Isaiah 45.
Isaiah 45.
And 7.
Isaiah 45.
We're Jews, not Jewish. They're Jews.
Our people are the Jews, not Jewish. Not Jewish.
That's right.
They've taken our identity calling themselves Jewish. They took our identity calling themselves Christians. They took our identity calling themselves pilgrims. It is you that want to be like black man. It is you that want to be like Hispanic man. Read.
Isaiah chapter 45 verse 7.
Who was behind it all? Read.
I formed the light.
I formed the light. God, the one that formed the light. Read.
And create darkness.
God has created darkness. And this land here is in gross darkness.
Right. I make peace.
God has created a peace. You won't find any peace without going into this word. Read.
And create evil.
When you see evil in the land, know that God has tolerated it. Think about it. The greatest atrocity, over 600 years of enslavement. You're still slaves today. You are still slaves today. The greatest atrocity. How could God allow something like that? There's something about our people that God has an issue with. He established us to rule this earth. But then what? Isaiah 30:8. Isaiah 30:8. What happened? God established only our people, the blacks, the Hispanics, the Native Americans.
That's right.
You victims of the diaspora. You victims of the transatlantic slave trade. What has God done? He allowed it. He allowed it. Why? Read.
Isaiah chapter 30 verse 8.
This is the book of Isaiah. Isaiah was a man like you. Isaiah was a man like you. Isaiah was told this. Read.
Now go, write it before them in the table.
So God said, write it before them in the table. A book. Read.
And note it in a book.
And note it. Keep going.
That it may be for the time to come.
What time? This was written, brother, thousands of years ago. Thousands of years ago. The Lord told Isaiah, write this down for a time to come. What time do you think that is now?
2021.
Huh? 2021, brother, is correct. That is correct. I want you to look at the sign. Brother, come over here. I want you to get a ticket. All right. You got a flyer? On the back. We're on YouTube. You might not see us here all the time, but look on the YouTube. I want you to follow along. I want you to give us a call. I want you to come build this nation with us.
Right.
You understand that, brother?
Yeah.
All right, brother. All right, shalom. But brother, I want you to look at the sign right here. I want you to look at the sign. Where you born? Where your father from?
Brazil.
Brazil, the land of iron. Brazil, right? Asher. So think about that, brother. Your people were enslaved, were they not? Were they not? Listen to this. Continue that.
Now go, write it before them in the table, and note it in the book, that it may be for a time to come forever and ever. That this is a rebellious people.
You hear what God says about our people? The people in Brazil, the people of Puerto Rico, the people of the Dominican Republic, the people of Mexico, the people of this land, the blacks and Hispanics. God says, well, what?
That this is a rebellious people.
You know how we rebel? We follow the white man rather than our own customs.
Right.
We follow the white man over our own customs.
Right.
Took our customs.
The Lord is telling us
They took
our customs. That's correct. But guess what? Guess what? They twisted them. They distorted them. They put other gods into them. They turned them into evil. You understand that? Continue.
That this is a rebellious people. Lying children.
Lying children. You know how we're lying children? You know how we're lying children? I want you to look at that sign right there, brother. I want you to look at that sign right there. Who is this supposed to be? Who is this?
Jesus.
That's supposed to be Jesus, right? That's what the white man said, right? That's what the white man forced us to say, right? Because look, he came, look here, he came with a Bible and a sword. Whose Bible did the white man take? He took our Bible.
Right.
And then he put himself, his image in there. Removed the ability for us to read and write. And then put a sword to our throat. and said, what do you believe in? What do you believe in, Mr. Brazil? What do you believe in, Mr. Asher? Read. I mean, look at that right there. Look at that. And now look at this. Look at that and look at this. Hold that. Get Isaiah. Hold that too. Hold that too. But go back to Isaiah. Isaiah 30 and 8. Read it again.
Now go. Write it before them in the table.
Now, think about it. You said in 2021 that's talking about, right? Can we read in 2021? Can we read? Most of us can. Can we write? Generally, right? That's how you know it's with this time. You understand that? Continue. That this is a what?
Verse 9. That this is a rebellious people.
You see the brothers across the street selling drugs? They're rebellious. You see the prostitute women, the women that have sex workers. They're rebellious. You see people hiding their clothes, doing sex work, and they can hide from God. No, they're still rebellious.
Right.
You see the women walking around in skin-tight pants, men's clothes, cross-dressing. They're rebellious. When they hear the word of God, they rebel, they fuck up. They tell you, nah, they can wear whatever they want. Read that again.
That this is a rebellious people.
When you see the grown black woman not feeling shame for walking around showing her body parts, showing the shape of her body, a lot of these women are overweight too, so it looks worse. Right. You gotta think about that.
Right.
That's the level of rebelliousness that our people have come to. But continue.
Lying children.
Lying children.
Children that will not hear the law of the Lord.
The law of the Lord is the importance here. The Lord has told Isaiah, write these things down, because the rebellious children will not hear the law of the Lord. Brother, I want to ask you a question. You can hear me, right? You can hear me, right, brother? You can hear me, right? I want to ask you this question. All right? Say it again? Oh, we being Queens. Okay, okay. I want you to look at this side.
How long was that?
Who gave you this image? Who told you that that's Jesus? Huh? You said what?
I am not arguing about that.
You're not answering the question. Get Job 32 and 8. Job 32 and 8. The elder man in the community does not want to answer the question from a young man. That is embarrassing. For the black community to be reduced to that state, that is embarrassing. Our grown men think that because they fought during the civil rights era, that they're off the hook. They're not off the hook. They're not off the hook. Get that.
Job chapter 32 verse 8. But there is a spirit in a man.
So there's a spirit in man. But what? Read.
But there is a spirit in man. And the inspiration of the Almighty.
So, right? But what is a man who does not have that inspiration going to do? As an elder man, he's not going to answer the questions of the young men. He's going to ignore them. He's going to walk away. He's going to pretend like he's listening. But when you build with him, he walks away. That is a disgust that our people have for each other. Continue.
Verse 7. I said, days should speak.
So days should speak for you elders. Days should speak for you elders. But you have nothing to show for it. But a destroyed community.
Right.
That's all you have to show for it. Read.
And multitude of years should teach wisdom.
So you're supposed to be wise if you have all that age. You elders should be the first to come and ask questions.
Right.
You elders should be the first to come and answer questions. You elders aren't supposed to be the first to go through this Bible. But you're not. Why? Why? Read that again.
I said they should speak and multitude of years should teach wisdom.
So we're dealing with the people old that have no wisdom. That's black people. That's Hispanic people.
We used to scream black power while heroin was pushed. But at the end of the day, nothing's in vain. IUIC has been given a vision. The tents of Judah has risen. Many has attempted the mission, minor murmuring, omitting, and missing the mark. Just reading that he had the flame of fire in his eyes gave us the spark. We on Paul's mission. We out on the road, purple and gold, from Mexico, Cuba, Haiti, Ghana, Sierra Leone. 144,000 boots banging, concrete crackling. These are our men repented at heart. The scriptures is proof. IUIC, we deliver the truth.